Hey guys, this is Rachel from Tiramar Farms, and I am going to do a really quick video today just showing you how I process quail. You may know that my grandfather has a game bird preserve where he raises quail and pheasant. So he gave me some of these that he had left over after a hunt, and I'm going to get them all processed and ready to go in the fridge now. Quail is probably the easiest bird or animal at all to process. It's really quick and easy, and they're very fine boned, so the only tool you really need is a pair of good scissors or kitchen shears. Fabric scissors work really well too, although you couldn't use them for fabric after that. But I was just going to show you really quick how I did it, and I'm going to go get some gloves and I'll be right back. Alright, so I have my gloves. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to start processing the quail. I do like to wear gloves. It's just kind of personal preference. I don't like the texture when I'm not wearing gloves, so I do go ahead and wear them. But these birds are very simple to process. So the first thing we're going to do is cut off the head. We're going to cut off the wings as well. On larger fowl, you would keep the wings typically, like on a chicken or a turkey. But these game birds, there's not much meat at all on those feathers. These are flight birds. So their bones are very thin, very small, and they don't carry a whole lot of meat on those wings. So we just go ahead and cut them off. Then we're going to cut the legs off down at the bottom of the thigh, right above the knee area. Bam. And now that we've got the head, the wings, the bottom part of the legs off, so we're going to start splitting the skin at the breast, just using our thumbs. Usually once you get it started, it starts to go pretty easy. It's not wanting to start first on this bird. There we go. So we just peel off the skin. These small birds like quail, it's not going to be worth the time that it's going to take you to pluck them like you would a chicken. So we don't keep the skin on them. We just go ahead and pluck it off. We're really only interested in keeping the breast meat and the thigh meat on these game birds. We do the same way with pheasants. We just keep the breast and the thigh meat. So we're working on getting them all skinned. Once we've got the skin off, the next step is to go up here, and we're going to cut along each side of the spine. Try to do it real shallow so you're not damaging the inside organs and spilling them all over the meat if you can help it. But just cut up through. And you also want to try to stay really close to that spine or you'll cut off your legs. I do that every now and then. I lose a leg on a bird. Alright, just get it started and cut along the spine. Alright, then we're going to come up here and cut the neck loose so that it will disconnect, and then you could run your fingers or the scissors down into the body cavity this way and kind of just peel everything out. And a lot of the time you'll get most of the organs out that way. Then we're going to start rinsing to continue getting the rest of the organs out. We've never bothered with keeping like the liver or the heart. We do with the chicken. We do keep that with the chicken to go ahead and make broth with it. And you might keep the neck of the chicken too to make stock with. And actually with the chickens you would keep the feet as well, and you would peel them to make stock with. But on these birds, it would take a lot of quail to get enough to make a good stock with it. So we just discard that part. Rinsing is just to be sure we've gotten all the feathers off, and that we've gotten all of the insides out, all of the organs gone, and nice and clean. We also want to be sure to cut this skin flap down here that was connected to the tail. So now you can see what we've got is just a breast and 2 thighs. Still needs a little more rinsing to go. And you can see how we kind of got a very thin, tenuous connection there. So you got to be careful about that. Once they're rinsed and clean and ready to go, we just go ahead and set them aside to drain in our drainer. And that's the basic process. It's going to be basically the same for any kind of poultry. The major differences are with the bigger ones, you're going to be plucking them, scalding and plucking and keeping the skin. And you're going to be keeping the feet on your chickens to make your stock. And you're going to probably be keeping like their liver and heart and that kind of thing too to make your broth with. But that's it. It's really simple. Quail meat is delicious. It is my favorite poultry. You can do it barbecue. You can wrap it in bacon. You can do it with like a pan gravy. It's really, really tasty. So if you have never tried quail, I definitely recommend trying it. It's really good. Alright, there is the finished product. We've got our quail all dressed out, breast and legs. I did want to mention that normally we would do this outside because it does leave quite a mess that you then have to clean out of your sink. But I was doing this inside because it was already getting dark. So that's why I did it inside anyway. So I'm going to stick these in the fridge in a baggie and I'm going to let them rest overnight. And I'll either cook them tomorrow or I'll put them in the freezer. Thanks for watching. You can go follow me on Facebook and Instagram. It's Tiramar Farms at both of those places. And be sure to subscribe to me here. And again, thank you for watching and I will see y'all next time.